Okay guys, today we are in Assassin's Creed Shadows. We are fully maxed out at 4K resolution and we are using a 5070 Ti. As you can see here, nothing is giving it any help whatsoever. We're at 4K resolution. We have no frame limiter. We're using just strictly DLSS with DLAA, so no upscaling at all. Just a little bit of anti-aliasing. No frame generation. Of course, all this crap is turned off because I don't like it. Alright, let's see how we do. This is an area that I've cleared out, and I've noticed that it's a pretty decent area to test. You've got some sweeping views over the castle walls here. You can get up pretty high, get some stuff loaded in. So we're at 38, 37, 36. Yeah, we're jumping around. Basically low 40s, upper 30s is what you're going to expect here at 4K resolution with, again, no help from DLSS at all. So let's just use this as a baseline and then let's jump into what we can do to give it some help and get this frame rate up to something that's more playable. We'll leave 4K alone. We're not going to touch the frame rate limiter or any stuff like that. Let's just go into quality DLSS and see what that does. Let's make sure that it's applied. Okay, and that's going to get us up to low 60s, upper 50s, so quite a bit of an improvement there just from that one setting. Again, I'm just kind of looking out, getting some stuff, loaded in. Haven't looked up here yet or anything. So let's go over here to this area. And I am on a mouse and keyboard right now, which I'm not used to in this game right now. I just started it about an hour ago or so, about an hour and a half into the game right now. Let's go over here. I do know how to hide, so that's important. This game is really plays up the hiding and the light and dark. It's pretty cool. I like the concept so far. I like how they have really played with this series a lot more, made it more of an RPG than anything else. Let's go up here, get some stuff loaded in, get a little bit better view. We're in the 60s, so the game's running pretty well on a 5070 Ti at 4K. But let's just see how high we can get this frame rate. I really, again, like to get over 60 pretty regularly before I turn on any kind of frame generation at all. So we're going to go to balanced, make sure we're applied. We are applied. And from what I can tell, it doesn't really do a whole lot switching from that quality to balanced. I've played around with some of these settings already and got 70 there. That's pretty good. Refill our tools. Well, let's loot this guy. There we go. A little hole in the wall here. Yeah, so we're at 60s. Kind of standard for a game like this where it's much more of an adventure game. You're not shooting, you don't need that quick turn action or anything like that, but let's get out of this hole here. But it's still nice to know that your card can get you over that 60 pretty easily. Let's see what we can do as far as really cranking it up. I'm on 144 refresh right now, so I really like to get as much of that as I can. I much more prefer the performance than the just the general. Let's go into here. I want to make sure that I applied that setting. Performance. Okay, it is applied. Some things you have to apply, some things you don't. Again, I'll probably still play it quality, honestly, because it's not really doing a lot when I drop it down from performance and balanced. It just doesn't really do too much. So I would probably play it at balanced and then kick on frame gen if I was at 4K, because that will give you a pretty nice experience. I keep hitting load. I meant to go to options. It'll give you a pretty nice experience at that setting. So let's go to frame gen, turn that on, and we need to apply that one. It wants us to. So this is at performance with frame generation, and you are really looking good now. You're well over 100 in a lot of places. It does dip down to 50, or down to 90, not 50, 90. But Yeah, I would probably play at this. I like frame generation if you can get at or at close enough to 60, you know, to where it feels good. Because again, you just don't want that. You just don't want that lag. Um, it can look great and everything, but if it's not responsive, that's not going to be fun at all either. So let's check this out. This game has something that I've been really wanting to try out, and this is the first time I've used it. Dynamic resolution. So what it does is it tries to target a certain frame rate for you using DLSS and all of the bells and whistles that come with an NVIDIA card. Let's say 90 would be good. Do I need to apply it? No, I don't need to apply it. Okay. So it is going to use everything at its disposal to try to get to 90, which it's clearly doing pretty well here. And it still looks really good. So, you know, that might be an option. If you just don't want to mess with a bunch of settings, you can go into, just let the game kind of manage what all it uses to get to your target frame rate. And again, this is doing very well. 115, it feels really good. You know, again, this isn't something that I need like super responsive, quick reactions to. I would probably play this game with a controller, actually. I just find it to be a little bit more fun and easy. But anyway, yeah, this is Assassin's Creed Shadows on a 5070 Ti running at 4K, running very well at 4K. I could definitely recommend this card if you can find it again at that MSRP or close to MSRP, which right now is pretty difficult, but it can happen. Just hang in there and do your best, and check stocks often. That's all I can say. But yeah, if you're looking for a 4K card for a game like this, 5070 Ti will do it. All right, that's it for this one, and we will see you in the very next video. Thank you.